Hello and welcome to another episode of Certified Engineering. I'm Sprutis, and in today's episode we are of course continuing with the goal of passing the MOT. So in order to make the Supra ready for the MOT, we need to assemble and install the side view mirrors, the door handles. We need to do the starter motor mod, the band-aid solution, and install the passenger seat and the trim around the stereo and gear lever. So yeah, let's get started. So in here is where I've packed all the stuff that we need to install, and I've started with the covers for the side view mirrors. So we have a lot of remaining polish residue, so I will use, it's actually guy on whatever it's called, the prep, Q2 prep in this one. So I will use that with a microfiber, and then after that I will apply Meguiar's hybrid ceramic liquid wax. I've never tried this before, so we will see. I just want some sort of protection on these parts. So let's get started on these. So that was the last piece that required cleaning and wax. The other pieces are lying here, and here we also have the mirrors and the hardware for, not the hardware, but the mechanism for the side view mirrors. So let's start the assembly. So the side view mirrors are assembled. So yeah, it might have looked a bit rough when I installed the glass, but yeah, it's a bit tricky to get it on the, there is like a ball joint connection. So now we can install them in the car, and I do have the connection ready, but let's take the side panel off so that we can also install the door handle. So the right hand side view mirror is installed, and now let's focus on the door handle to fit in this opening. So that's one side done, and it works. Nice. So let's do the other one. So the door card is off, so let's take care of this side a bit quick. So there it is. Now we have a door handle and a side view mirror also on the driver's side. So let's take care of the interior bits. So the passenger seat, and then the trim surrounding the stereo and gear lever. So I guess you didn't see much. I was wrestling with the seat, trying to be very careful near my paint job, etc. But I got it in place, and I started with the screws in the rear and then just slid the seat forward, and then that would align the rails so that just behind the front screws there is a, maybe this, just a pin which is placing the seat in the correct position. So when you slide the seat forward, they will become parallel, and then they will drop in, and then you can screw in the front screws. So yeah, I've also done a bit more. So both door handles assembled, installed, both side view mirrors assembled, installed, passenger seat still torn but installed, the interior somewhat installed, at least the panels surrounding the gearbox and stereo and things like that. And I've also done the Band-Aid starter mod. So I'm using the signal that is normally going to the starter motor to trigger the solenoid, to trigger a relay, which then sends voltage to the starter motor, and it will start. So hopefully that will work, so I don't need to get out and do a start it from underneath the hood. It will also be a bit embarrassing if the MOT people stalls it and then can't restart it. But I will clean all that up during the winter. But let's have a look. So, door handle, side view mirror, passenger seat, torn as you can see, but not as bad as the driver's side. And here we have the panel around the stereo. So it's a bit modified in order to get that double DIN stereo in there. We're still missing a few panels, but that will come during the winter. So in here we are finished. I also pulled out the microphone for the stereo so I can have hands-free. And then in the engine bay, so it's not, I will clean this up a bit more, but we have a fuse here and we have a relay here. I will cover the terminals, but this was just for testing to verify that it works, which it did. So tomorrow I will cover those. I will put everything to the side, and then it will be time to go for another test drive to verify if the ABS is indeed working. So hopefully it does. But yeah, this will be it for this episode. So thank you very much for watching. Please comment, like and subscribe. Stay safe, take care, bye bye.